Today marks exactly 22 years since the tragic events that occurred on September 11th, 2001. Our team here at Palmetto Life will be featuring local and national heroes alike every day this week in memory of the fallen heroes and in honor of local heroes and first responders right here in the Lowcountry. Wondering how you can help honor the legacy here in our community? Well, I spoke to the team from the 9/11 Heroes Run happening this Saturday on Daniel Island to tell you how you can do just that. Right here in the Lowcountry, the community is continuing to honor the heroes of 9/11. This Saturday, the 16th, the annual 9/11 Heroes Run will be taking place on Daniel Island. The 5K race will welcome runners, ruckers, and walkers of all ages and fitness levels to honor the heroes of 9/11 and those who have served our nation since. Today, I have with me race director Daniel Caskey, course director and local first responder Travis Dodd, and the guest of honor for the race, 9/11 first responder Chavala Wilson DiBriano. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to start with you, Daniel.
Yes.
It's the 17th year of the run nationwide, 12th year here in Charleston. How has the run helped empower first responders and veterans around the country?
Well, it's amazing what the impact this has. I'm new to the race here in Charleston, but having myself been a first responder and seen the effects, the Travis Manion Foundation focuses on empowering the families of the fallen and our veterans because they have a story to tell. They have experiences, and we have experiences that we've been through for 9/11 and here locally with the Charleston 9. And so by having this foundation, doing these events where we remember, we honor the veterans first off. Our goal is to never forget, to always say their names over and over again, but also to allow local people to join together, come together. It's often a time of where we hug people we haven't seen in a while and we remember friends, but ultimately it allows us to place that honor, and we've been able through the Travis Manion Foundation to give back to local first responders. Thousands and thousands of dollars have come back. Efforts have done, life-saving equipment's been here, programs have been started, and so it's just amazing what's happened over the years, and we're excited for this year.
And going along with that theme of never forgetting, Chavala, you will be sharing your story on race day of being there at Ground Zero. Do you mind sharing some of that story with our viewers?
Yes, it was such a beautiful day, and I went to where I work was Battalion 50. That's in Queens. That's one of the outer boroughs of the FDN of New York City. And I went to the FDNY station, and I'm there, and we hear over the dispatch that there's an explosion at the World Trade Center. So what they did, I was put on standby with the big disaster. We have a big disaster vehicle called a MIRV, Mobile Emergency Room Vehicle in Queens. So I was put on standby, and as I was starting to check out the vehicle, make sure it's set up, next thing I hear people saying, oh. So that's when they put on the news. They saw the second, I didn't see it myself. And then they said, roll the MIRV. So I went on my way, we had a driver, into Manhattan to go to Ground Zero. So much traffic, it took me a while to even get into the city. But I saw the towers that were all with the flames as I was crossing the bridge into Manhattan, and I was told, my then girlfriend, now my wife Monique, said that a tower fell. And I said, no way, that didn't happen. That was on a cell phone. And she was trying to tell me, don't go, turn around because people are dying. And I'm like, no, you got to get there. You know, plus I'm hearing maydays and people screaming, my coworkers. I just had to get down to Ground Zero. When I got there, I was immediately inundated with firefighters and police officers who were hurt in the first tower collapse. So it was like getting oxygen masks down and doing all this irrigation, and people who were hurt. It's like so many people came into the disaster vehicle. But then I felt this rumble, like a rumble. I felt it was something underneath the disaster vehicle. And it turned out the firefighters who were in the first collapse, they said, the second tower's going, we gotta go. And I remember for a split second when I exited the vehicle, I looked up, you know, we parked right by the tower. And I looked up, because you know, when you're in Manhattan, you have to look that far up. And I could see like the gaping hole, and it was twisting the tower. And I just turned, and I had to follow the guys. We had to run for our life because the dust cloud and the debris were coming our way. But you know, luckily I was able to survived. You know, I did 23 hours that day, then came back and did an additional 27 17-hour tours of duty looking for my guys. You know, unfortunately, I mean, how do you get over losing 343 coworkers and, you know, close friends of mine that, you know, that went down with me, and they didn't make it out of the towers.
Truly unimaginable. Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for everything you've done for our country as well.
Well, the true heroes did the ultimate sacrifice. They're the real heroes.
And Travis, can you talk a little bit about how our community can support our heroes on race day? Give a little bit about what we can expect.
Yeah, absolutely. So multiple different ways. Obviously, you can sign up and run, walk, or ruck the event. Come out and support and stand around and cheer on our runners and our walkers as they make the 3.1 mile walk. And you can come out and volunteer. We're always taking volunteers, and we definitely need help race day with different stations and all that kind of stuff. So we'll take anybody we can get to come out and help us out.
It's going to be a really great event. Thank you all for everything that you guys are doing for our heroes here locally and around the country as well. And thank you all for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Again, the 9/11 Heroes Run is this Saturday, September 16th. The opening ceremonies will begin at 8:30 a.m. at the Charleston Police and Fire Station on 7 Farms Drive on Daniel Island. Again, thank you for being here, guys.
Thank you.
And there is still time to sign up for this race for an incredible cause. I will also be there with someone very special to me, my personal hero, my dad. Like they said, that race is on Daniel Island and is happening this Saturday, September 16th. Opening ceremonies begin at 8:30 a.m. with the run beginning at 9. You can sign up online today or on the day of the race. Come out and support heroes both local and national and help to remember the fallen heroes of 9/11. Chavallo will also be there to share more about his incredible story from New York that you just heard a little part of as well.